What's the name?
From the Oakwall Studios in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hello, this is Jesse Oakley III, and today's topic, a football team in Washington. I have been a fan of this Washington football team for the past 40 years, ever since I was a first grader in Norfolk, Virginia. I remember the day very well. We would go out in the field, out on the playground, and play a game called Washington Redskins, where we get the chance to be our best Washington player, whether it is Joe Theismann, Russ Grimm, Art Monk, or any other player on that team. We played our hearts out. And the other kids that we did not like, they became the Dallas Cowboys. We had fun, and it hit me to this wonderful team from Washington, D.C. And for many years, from 1932 to 2020, they've been known as the Washington Redskins. And yes, there may be some controversy with the name. So some people that want to keep the name, there's some people that don't want to keep the name and want to change it to something else. But I'm here to tell you that as a 40-year fan, I have mixed emotions about this because I've been a fan for this team for 40 years, and ever since I was a kid, they've been always known as the Washington Redskins to me. But change has to happen. And for me, the change, I'm trying to get accustomed to it, especially right now. The last two seasons, they've been known as the Washington football team because the owner has seen the writing on the wall, and he knew that he has to change the football team's name. Otherwise, he had to face some financial repercussions from some of the sponsors and some of the supporters of this team. So for the past two seasons, as I mentioned before, they were known as Washington football team. But today, they are going to get a brand new name, whether they be the Commodores or the Commanders or the Admirals or the Hogs. I don't know what they're going to be called until they actually give a reveal or release. But if they are called the Commodores, the Commanders, or the Admirals, all I could do is just shrug my shoulders and just keep going forward. And I am not going to knock any rank on a naval rank because my dad served in the US Navy. And for me to say that the Commodores, the Commanders, or Admirals is a terrible nickname for a football team, I'm not going to say that. I'm definitely going to honor my dad's service with the US Navy. So that will be something that I'm not going to cross. But no matter what the name is, I'm still going to be a fan of this team. Yes, this may be a totally different nickname of a team, but at least the colors will still stay the same. And did you know that this is the second time a Washington professional team has to change their name? If you go back, the Washington Bullets were an NBA team, and they won an NBA championship in 1978 with Wes Unseld. But due to the crime rate in Washington, D.C., they thought the name Bullets was inappropriate. So instead, they changed the name to the Washington Wizards. And Washington Wizards, they're a meh team at best, but they're still there as the NBA team. And you notice that some of the fans of the Washington Bullets and Washington Wizards, they didn't mind the name change. But for me, when I had to deal with this, I had to realize that the only thing that's constant is change. And some people may not like the change, and other people are a little reluctant to embrace the change. But in some instances, in some cases, change do happen. And in this situation, I got to tell you that I am stepping forward into this change, but I will never forget my time and being a fan of this wonderful Washington football team. Heck, I recently went to a game between them and the Las Vegas Raiders, and that was something that I could cross off my bucket list item. So, whatever the name may be for today, I'm going to tell you that I will step forward and I will do my best to support the team of Washington, D.C., and just maybe stick around for a bit to actually enjoy the games because I've been a diehard fan for 40 years from the three Super Bowl wins to the three-win seasons. This is still the East Coast. This is still home. This is still where I come Actually, I come from Virginia, but this is where the nearest closest team that I could support within that location that I could actually be a fan of. So whatever happens, whether it be the captains, the commanders, or the admirals, or the hogs, we'll see what happens. But all I do know is some things may be difficult to change, but for me, I'm just going to keep going forward and do my best to embrace this upcoming change that's ahead. This is Jesse Oakley III speaking, and until next time, you take care and remember to always have a great day. Bye. Thanks for watching my video. If you like this video, I have other videos right here that you can check out. And feel free to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and you'll get some more words of wisdom from yours truly, Jesse Oakley III. Until next time, you take care. Remember to always have a great day. Bye.